Very good evening. Today we are going to discuss about Seed Bill 2019. This is also another very important thing, but not yet passed in the Parliament. So this is placed in the Parliament for approval. Actually, that Government of India, they are proposing this particular Seed Bill in order to overcome the deficiency recorded in the Seed Act 1966. So that so based on the Seed Act 1966 only, our total Indian seed industry is set up. So in that some lacunas are recorded, so all those things need to be rectified. Then only we can run that seed business in a right way. So today we are going to discuss about that, what are all the things were proposed in the seed bill 2019 in comparison with the Seed Act 1966. So this Seed Bill 2019, that consists of 10 chapters and 53 classes. So like that of that Seed Act, this also till one by one. So in the section 2 of the Indian Seed Act, so that consists of a definition for the terminologies used in the Seed Act, that is particularly related to that seeds. So they given a definition for various things. So regarding that definition also, latest trends, some things are found missing. Particularly now we have that PPVFRA 2001. In the case of PPVFRA, we have different kind of varieties, like essentially derivative variety, extend variety, farmers variety, like we have this kind of varieties. So all these kind of terminologies was not there in 1966. So because of that, the definition for that extend variety and EDV and everything is found missing. It's not there in the Seed Act. In order to regulate sale of these material, extend variety and essentially derived variety, we have to legalize those things. Then only we can do that sales. So mainly for that purpose, so in the proposed seed bill, on the definition sides, they included the definition for extend variety and essentially derived varieties and everything they included. Apart from that, another major thing with reference to that Seed Act 1966 is concerned, the section 2 that have a definition for agriculture. So as per the Indian Seed Act 1966, the definition for agriculture is agriculture include agriculture and horticulture alone. So in the definition, they were not included that plantation, medicinal and aromatic plants and all. So because of that, right now we have quality, we have varieties in the case of plantation crops, medicinal plant, aromatic plants, but in order to regulate sale of all those seeds in the market, we have to include that term also under agriculture. So in order to rectify that particular problem recorded in the Seed Act, in the proposed seed bill, they redefined the definition for agriculture. So based on the proposed Seed Bill 2019, the definition for agriculture is agriculture includes horticultures, forestry, cultivation of plantation, medicinal and aromatic plants. So everything is included in this particular category. So by the way of including all those things, we can regulate sale of seed material in plantation, medicinal and aromatic plants also, like that of the agriculture and horticulture crops. So that is the intention. So they redefined the definition for agriculture, and also they included a definition for dealer. And also another thing is that in the proposed seed bill, the definition for farmers also redefined, because in the Seed Act 1966 section number 24, that is mainly deal about that farmers rights. The farmers are exempted from the Seed Act, so the farmers free to exchange the material, no need to go for labeling, all those things and all there. That and all misused by some other private company. In the name of the farmers, they are distributing their material on commercial basis without labeling, without testing, all those things. So in order to prevent that kind of activity, in the case of Seed Bill 2019, the definition for farmers also redefined. So as per that proposed Seed Bill 2019, the definition for farmer is, the farmer mean any person who own cultivable lands or any other category of farmers are doing the agriculture work. as may be notified by the central or state government. Like that they given a definitions. Only these particular person alone enjoy the section number 24 of the Seed Act as per the Seed Bill 2019. So like that they given a definition for fruit nursery, misbranded seeds, spurious seeds and transgenic variety, because in 1966 we don't have that transgenic things and all. So because of that no word is there in Seed Act about that transgenic. So now that seed material also there, so we have to regulate legally, we have to regulate sale of those material also. So because of that the proposed seed bill they included the definition for transgenic seeds. And another thing that definition for seed quality monitoring officers, so I will come to that one later. So all those things and all defined in the Seed Bill 2019. And another thing is in the case of Seed Act 1966, as per section 3, that is mainly deal about that Central Seed Committee and constitution of the Central Seed Committee. In the constitution of the Central Seed Committee in this Seed Act 1966, that the chairman and everything is nominated by the central government, like that only is there. No specifications and so and so become a chairman, like that no specifications are there. But in the case of proposed Seed Bill 2019, so everybody is specified by the bill. Say example, the secretary to the government, Department of Agriculture, Cooperation and Farmers Welfare, Government of India, shall be the chairperson. So here the secretary to the government, Department of Agriculture, eligible to become a chairman. Similarly, that ex officio members also specified. The Agriculture Commissioner, Department of Agriculture, Cooperation, Farmer Welfare, Government of India, one of the member. Then Deputy Director General, Crop Science ICR, also one of the member. Deputy Director General, Horticulture Sciences. The Joint Secretary in charge of the seeds, Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Then Horticulture Commissioner, Department of Agriculture, Cooperation and Farmers Welfare, another member. A representative from Department of Biotechnology, not below the rank of Joint Secretary of Government of India, also a member. A representative, Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, not below the rank of the Joint Secretary, Government of India. Then Director, National Center for Aromatic and Medicinal Plants, also a member. A chairperson from PPFRA, also a member. A chairperson, National Biodiversity Authority. So everything is clearly defined. And also I already told you for agriculture the definition also redefined. So based on the definitions, agriculture include horticultures, plantation crops, medicinal and aromatic plants. And also we defined we given a definition for transgenic. So transgenic and related to biotechnology. So because of that here that all of them given with as a ex officio member, particularly the in order to fulfill that medicinal and aromatic plants as per that agriculture definition, they include a director, National Center for Aromatic and Medicinal Plant also. Similarly, that Minister of Environment Forest member, and then Department of Biotechnology, a person going to act as a member. So like that in order to in line with the definition for agriculture, the members, everything is proposed in the Seed Bill 2019. In addition to ex officio members, the other category members also there. Here in the Seed Bill, I mean Seed Act 1966, that says that one member from each states, like that, from all the state one representatives, and all the state from Department of Agriculture, one will be nominated as a member, like that. But here and that the entire states, the total states of India divided into 5 zones. Each zones one member will be nominated on a rotation basis. So that detail are available here. The Secretary Agriculture to the state government, one each from the geographical zone as specified in the schedule on rotation basis, not from all the states. Zone wise one person will be nominated as a member on a rotation basis. Then Director, State Seed Certification Agency from one state which is not represented under the above said class, that Secretary. Suppose secretaries from Andhra Pradesh means the Director State Seed Certifications from one state is nominated from the other states. So now similarly that Managing Director state seed corporation from one state which is not represented in the above class. Then representative farmers, one each from geographical zones as specified in the schedule on rotation basis. Then two representative of the seed industry, two specialists are expert in the field of seed development. So these are also members. So here that zonation is given below. So 5 zones and what are the state or union territories that falls under which zone and all given. For say example, zone 1 means that include Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Karnataka, Kerala, Lakshadweep, Puducherry and Tamil Nadu. Zone 2, Andaman Nicobar Islands, Bihar, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, MP, Odisha and West Bengal. Zone 3, that is Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim and Tripura. And Zone 4, Datra Nagar Haveli, Daman Diu, Goa, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Maharashtra. Zone 5, Chandigarh, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Delhi, Punjab, Uttarakhand and UP. Like 5 zones are divided. From each zone, one person will be nominated. Secretary, one director, one managing director of state seed corporation. On rotation basis, they will be selected. So by that way, they are going to constitute the Central Seed Committee in order to effective implementation of the Seed Bill 2019. And then based on the recommendation of the Central Seed Committee, the central government may by notification specify the standards, minimal limits. In the case of section 6 of the Indian Seed Act, that is deal about that minimal limits for germination and physical purity alone. But in the case of a seed bill, on the recommendation of the Central Seed Committee, the central government may by notification specify the minimal limit for germination, genetic purity, physical purity. In addition to that, seed health and additional standards including transgenic events corresponding traits of the transgenic seeds with respect to any kind or varieties. So here, in addition to germination and purity, they are also going to insist seed health and additional standards including transgenic traits also they are going to cover. Because transgenic materials also now available in the market, we have to regulate that one. So for that purpose, so that and all included in the proposed Seed Bill 2019. Then apart from above, it is proposed to have a registration committee. So whatever that seeds that come for sale in the market, that kind or variety must be registered with the state government or central government. Only that registered material alone we can sell in the market, or otherwise whoever sell that non-registered material in the market, that fellow will be punished as per this particular proposed Seed Bill 2019. So for the purpose of registrations, that Central Seed Committee, they are going to have one subcommittee. That subcommittee will register that national level variety. Regarding that registration of the state variety, the state governments are empowered to formulate a state seed committee. So the state seed committee, they will register that variety or kind that are available in the state level. So the main role of that state seed committee with reference to registration is concerned, they are responsible to register state seed varieties, and they are responsible to keep registers of state seed varieties, and also they advise the state government on registration of seed processing unit, seed producing unit, seed dealer and fruit nurseries. So seed processing unit, seed production unit and seed dealers and fruit nursery, everything need to be registered with the state government. So that is there in the proposed Seed Bill 2019. That material eligible for registrations under these particular thing. So here that farmers variety, no need to go for registration. Without any registration, so whatever they are right now following, they can follow. No need to register their varieties. And national seed variety shall be registered with the registration subcommittee, and the state variety that should be registered with the state seed committee. And the state seed committee need to furnish the informations, whatever that kind or variety registered with them, that information need to be given to the subcommittee, mainly to have a national level catalog. So that is very, very important. and the seed varieties which are available in the market on the commencement of this act shall be deemed to be registered under this act. Whatever that material right now available in the market for sale purpose, all those things will be considered as a registered one on the day of commencement of this particular act. Information regarding that variety need to be furnished by the concerned person within 2 years of such commencement of this particular act. So whatever that material right now available in the market, all those things seem to be registered under this act on the day of commencement of this particular act. So the information also need to be furnished to that registration committee within 2 years of such commencement. So these are all the things. Then the registration is valid for 10 years in the case of annual and perennial crops, and 12 years for long duration perennials. So the period of protection is 10 years in the case of annual and perennial crops, and 12 years for long duration crops. Upon expiry of that period, that protection period, that materials on the kind or variety also eligible for re-registrations same period, again that the same period, that and all decided by the subcommittee or state seed committee. And special provisions also there for registration of that transgenic varieties also, because now transgenic materials are there, so that also eligible for registrations, provided that material need to get for registration of that material, that concerned person need to get a clearance certificate from the EPA, Environment Protection Act 1988, that variety transgenic material fulfill the requirement laid down in the Environment Protection Act 1988. Then only that material will be eligible. Only registered material alone we can go for sale, or otherwise sale of that particular sale of that non-registered material is a offense one as per that Seed Bill 2019. And another main thing with reference to this particular seed bill, proposed seed bill is concerned, the Central Seed Committee, they are empowered to evaluate the performance of the kind or variety that is registered under this particular act. So for this purpose, for evaluation purpose, that trials will be conducted in the accredited centers of the ICAR or state agriculture universities or such other organization fulfilling the eligibility requirements. So in that centers that will be evaluated, so that and all decided by the Central Seed Committee. And also at the time of registrations, that whoever developed that particular variety or a kind, that the expected performance of that material need to be disclosed. Expected performance of that material need to be disclosed. The registered seal failed to provide expected performance under such given conditions, the farmers can claim compensation from the producers, distributor or vendor under the Consumer Protection Act 1986. As per the Consumer Protection Act 1986, that variety not performing well as that of the expected performance disclosed at the time of the registration of the variety means the farmers they can go for getting compensations. But here they given one word that is somewhat not a favorable one as far as the farmers point of view. Given conditions, so that expected performance is not achieved under given conditions. That the given condition is a very big question mark, so that word is there. Okay, so anyhow, for registration of the variety, at the time of registration of the variety, whoever developed that particular material, they have to furnish the details of expected performance of the variety that need to be disclosed. And apart from that registration of the variety or kind, the seed producer, seed processing unit also need to be registered with the state government, and seed dealer also need to be registered with the state government. Apart from these things, that fruit nurseries also need to be registered. So the whoever may be the person having that fruit nursery area of more than 1 hectare, they have to register their nursery with the state government. Then only they can carry on that particular fruit nursery business. Suppose if it is less than 1 hectare means no need to go for registration. If it is more than 1 hectare, exceeding 1 hectare, for any of the purpose of this act, unless such nurseries are registered with the state government, that should be registered with the state government, then only they can carry on that particular business. Once that nursery is registered with the state government under this particular seed bill, they have to follow these guidelines. They have to keep a complete record of the origin or source of every planting material, and also they have to maintain performance record of the mother trees in the nurseries, and also they have keep a layout plan showing that position of the rootstock science used raising the fruit plants, and keep the performance record of the mother trees in the nurseries, and keep the nursery plant as well as the parent trees used for production or propagation of the fruit plants free from infectious or contagious insect, pest and disease affecting plants. So that is also very important, and they have to furnish information to the state government regarding that production, stock, sale and price of the planting material in nursery, and such interval may be prescribed. So these are all the things they have to furnish to the state government. So fruit nurseries need to be registered. Originally in the seed bill 2004, this is given in the name of horticulture nurseries. In the 2019, that horticulture nurseries, they strike out the horticulture, they given only that fruit nursery. So now that 2019 seed bill, these things alone is there. So fruit nurseries need to be registered. Suppose that the area of operation is exceeding more than 1 hectare, and also they have to follow all these things. And then another thing is this is very important one: regulation of sale of seed on emergent situations. Say example, suppose that scarcity of seeds or abnormal rises in price of the seed. Sometimes that the price of one particular variety may be increased, or monopolistic pricing, one person alone have that seed, means that fellow will fix a price at a higher rate, and somebody will aiming for generating more profit by selling one particular variety. So this is another abnormal situation. Under that situations, the central government or state government, they are empowered to regulate that sale price and all those things. So that also there in the proposed seed bill 2019. And in the place of the seed act, mainly that 131415 sections mainly deal about that seed inspector. So in order to regulate sale of seed in the market level, as per seed act, that the seed inspector is working. But in the case of proposed seed bill 2019, in addition to that seed inspector at the central government, they are empowered to appoint a person as a seed quality monitoring officer appointed by the central government. They also work like a seed inspector to regulate the quality of the seed sold in the market. And the section 15, I think so, 15 of that seed act, that is the power of the seed inspector. No need to get any warrant and all. That if at all they suspect a person having spurious seeds or a quality inferior material, means they can break open and search at any times. But in the proposed seed bill, some lagan is there for the operation of that seed inspector and seed quality monitoring officer. Here they have to get a prior written authorization. The Joint Secretary, who is in charge of seeds, Department of Agriculture and Cooperation Farmers Welfare, with reference to seed quality monitoring officer for search purpose. Suppose if it is a seed inspector, means they have to get written authorization from executive magistrates. Then only they can go for search and reasonable times. So here they have to get written authorizations. If it is a seed quality monitoring officer, they have to get written authorization from the Joint Secretary. For seed inspector, they have to get a written authorization from the executive magistrate for the purpose of enter and search in all reasonable time. So this is there in the seed bill 2019. And also if at all that seed inspector they found guilty with reference to sale of any material, sales activity of any seller, means at the time they can issue a stop sale order. So that order is valid for 30 days. Within 30 days period of times, they have to dispose that particular case. Whether that particular problem is there, they have to rectify. If the problem is non-rectifiable, they have to plot all those material under this custody, and that material should be destroyed. But in the case of proposed seed bill, that stop sale order kind of things, valid for 15 days. Within 15 days period of time, they have to dissolve that one. So this is somewhat not favorable one with reference to that seed inspector point of view. Then import of seeds, as per the provisions available in the Environment Protection Act, we can go for import of our materials. And offense and punishments, so this also main thing. In the case of a seed act, only 500 rupees the fine, but here that fine amount and all, they far better than that seed act. So here that offense and punishments are punished in 3 category. If at all any person they abstract or they prevent and that performing the duty of the central committee or a state seed certification, state seed committee or state seed certification agency or seed quality monitoring officer or seed inspector, means that person is liable for the punishment of rupees 25,000 to 1 lakh rupees. So if they abstract the performing the duty of all these seed related officials, the fine will be charged 25,000 to 1 lakh. Suppose if a person they found sale of seed not conforming the standards like germination, purity and seed health, and if it is a transgenic material, means that transgenic things and all those standards and that should be there. If it is not conforming that standards, means that particular person also liable for payment of fine of 25,000 rupees to 1 lakh rupees. Suppose if a person found to sell spurious seeds or that hiding the quality and selling that seed material and false informations furnished in the labels and the sale of non-registered seeds. So as per that seed bill 2019, whatever that material that come for whatever that kind or variety that come for sale the market, that should be registered with the state seed committee or central seed committee have separate subcommittee, and a subcommittee that should be registered. That material alone we can go for sale. If it is not registered, that particular person is liable for the imprisonment of 1 year or with a 5 lakh rupees fine or both. So 1 year imprisonment plus 5 lakh rupees fine. So these are all the things are there with reference to that seed bill 2019. So everything is placed in the parliament, so not yet passed. So the main purpose of introduction of these particular seed bill 2019 is mainly to overcome the lacunas recorded in the Seed Act 1966, because that Indian seed industry is formulated mainly based on the provisions available in the Indian Seed Act 1966. So all those things are all developed in the year 1966. After that, so many developed in the area of agriculture sectors. So in order to accommodate all those things, necessarily we have to modify the Seed Act. So for that purpose only that Seed Bill 2019 is proposed. So with that we are completing that Seed Bill. So if you have any queries in this, you can post all your queries in the WhatsApp group. Thank you.